Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. I know, long time no see. Sorry about that. Life has been happening. Things have been happening. Life's been happening. It's fine. It's fine. We're here now, and that's all that matters. If you could not tell, we're in a little bit of a different location today. We're camping. We are camping right now. But I really wanted to get this up for you guys because as of right now, Mardel's is having up to 75% off store-wide clearance. It is in store only, but if you guys have been looking for books, clothing, jewelry, accessories, anything like that, go check out your local Mardel's because there's a lot of good stuff, and we're gonna go over what I got today. So I just wanted to get this up as quickly as possible. So yes, I did bring camping with us. You're welcome. So I guess we can go ahead and start with clothing and accessories because it's everybody's favorite part. Is it not? It's mine. The only piece of clothing that I got is actually the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Please excuse the fact that I did already wear this and wash it and somehow the collar got bleach marks. No idea how. No idea how. I can't tell you the last time I bleached something, but somehow there are bleach stains on this shirt now and I'm upset. But we're gonna keep it pushing. But I got this shirt. It says New Creation, 2 Corinthians 5:17. There is a verse on the back, I believe, from this song from Mac Powell. Not gonna lie, I only listened to a couple of Mac Powell songs in my lifetime, but I really like the shirt. The one thing I don't like about artist branded merch is how big people put their names, because like it's especially like a Christian artist thing for me, because I feel like this should be the main, like, what we're focused on, but I do understand that it is an artist branded merchandise shirt, but I wish his name wasn't here. I'm so sorry, Mac Powell, I'm so sorry. I really like it. I'll obviously have put in some stills of the shirt and what it looks like front and back, but yeah, that's it. For clothing, at least for clothing. This probably looks a lot less intimidating, but the bag was giving me fits, so it had to go. Okay, it's on the ground, it's in timeout right now. Moving on, so we will get into accessories. Actually, real quick, I bought tape. You don't need to know that, but I bought tape because it was on sale, so yay. Accessories are some of my favorite things to shop for. If that wasn't obvious, I really like rings. I like shiny things, just all shiny things. Rings, necklaces. I'm getting into bracelets. We're getting there. Not quite there, we're getting there. And I really like earrings, which is saying something because I did just take all of my cartilage piercings out. Not on purpose, but because Hot Topic jewelry is not what I thought it would be. I did go ahead and pick up a couple of bracelets, and I'm not gonna lie, I was slightly inspired by my brother's girlfriend because she is so cute and she just I love her so much, but she always looks really pretty and like done up, and she always has like beaded bracelets on. She inspired me, so I got a couple of beaded bracelets. So this first bracelet is just kind of like a mostly aqua beaded bracelet with some neutral grays and like tans in there, and then it does have a kind of marble-esque stone cross on it. Thought it was super pretty. Again, reminded me of her. Felt like it was something she would wear, and I like her a lot, so I don't want to be her, but like inspired by, you know? But super pretty, and it's got a couple little jeweled hoops on it. This next one is just this simple black and gold beaded bracelet with a gold cross at the end. Probably the most me-esque. I don't know, maybe not, maybe this one is, probably this one actually, this one, but again, super pretty. And just simple, you know? Yeah, this one's the most me. So this last one is just a very simple chain detailed bracelet with a little clasp holding a small, more Catholic cross on it. I'm just a silver girl, you know? It's for me. But I do still like my golds, but I really like this one for some reason. And all of these, I believe, were $324 on clearance, so that's what I'm saying, you know? Alright, and then I got a couple of rings. Like I said, I am very big into my rings. I think it's the one thing that can like jazz up my hands and make them look less man-like, you know, less Sasquatchy. So the first one I got is this cross that's kind of like I don't want to say sideways, but it's sideways. But it has the verse Philippians 4:13 on it, which is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I just really, really thought it was pretty. Dainty enough, but still classy enough because of the gemstones and the cross. The next one I got is this silver ring with some gemstones and then like black rectangles with silver crosses inside. The verse on this one is Proverbs 12:4. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Inside it says, a virtuous woman is a crown to her husband. We're trying, you know, we're trying. We're not manifesting. I don't believe in that, but like, we're trying, you know? All right, this next one is just really, really simple. It's a gold band with some little gemstones on the inside. This one has Proverbs 31 on it. If you've ever heard, you know, I want a Proverbs 31 wife, right? I'm not that yet, but like, it's just a pretty ring, right? It's just a pretty ring. And I do really enjoy that all of these have scriptures on them, because I feel like when I wear my crosses and scriptures and stuff, it's like an extra layer of protection for me when I forget myself, if that makes sense. And then this last one is just a gold ring that has Be Still carved out of it, I guess, carved into it, carved out of it. Be still and know that I am God, which is Psalms 46:10. Again, just when I'm more forgetful on days, or when I'm feeling a little more anxious, I just want to be able to look at things and remember things about God. That's why I really like wearing my Last Supper ring, because I just look down and I just like, oh yeah, this is the Last Supper. If that makes sense. I don't know. But I got a lot of these rings because I really need some more pinky rings, just kind of smaller, daintier pieces, ones that I can stack and whatnot. So I'm really happy with those. Now getting into the books. The books is where it is at on this clearance sale. Mardel's always has a good clearance section when it comes to books, $1 books, $2 books, whatever. But kind of hit the jackpot here. So we'll just go through these fairly quickly. I know I talk a lot, so sorry, but not really. We'll go through these fairly quickly, and yeah. So this first one is a small devotional called Even If. It's devotions and prayers for when life doesn't go as planned. Which, if y'all didn't know, that's my life. My life has never gone as planned. Ever. It sucks. Not really. God's plan. But like, you know. Yeah, it says, even when life doesn't go as planned, our God is still good. Do you believe it? And with him by your side, anything and everything is possible. Have you experienced it? This one was originally $10, priced down to $2.50. I like just having certain things that I can just stick in my purse and have smaller, you know, ones. Just little things that I can remember and pick up, where it's not like one sentence and try to remember, like this is a passage, and like I can ruminate on this for a couple of minutes and keep going, you know? All right, so this next one is I'll Start Again Monday. This is by Lisa Turkhurst. Originally $17, marked down to $4.25. And this is actually a book about eating a diet worthy of God. I know we get so like strung up on the word diet. That's not what I mean. Our diet is what we eat. My personal diet has obviously not been the best at times. Clearly. But I really, really have been like feeling some convictions about certain times when, you know, I eat and whatnot. And is it glorifying God? So I found this. The back says, so often we characterize our food cravings as bad, especially when dieting has made us feel even more disappointed and defeated. But the reality is we were made to crave. We just need to realize God created us to crave more of him instead of misplacing that craving by overindulging in physical pleasures and unhealthy choices that will never truly satisfy. So that's me, right? And I'm trying to get through that hoop. So I don't know, I thought it would be a nice little read. It's a very small book, so hopefully this will change something in there. All right, so this next one is Hope for the Troubled Heart by Billy Graham. I am a Billy Graham fan. This is for finding God in the midst of pain. It says, I send this book forth with a prayer that voices from troubled hearts may find peace in this world of pain and hope in the midst of hopeless situations. Again, kind of just my life, you know. I've gone through a lot, and there are just sometimes I need to be reminded that I'm not the only one, and I need to remember how to revert back to scripture when I'm feeling certain ways. So, got that one. This next one is called Yes, No, and Maybe by Wendy Pope. And one of the things that stood out to me was on the back, it says, "Do you ever look at your life and wonder, is this as good as it gets?" Oh, I just opened to a page, and right here it says, "Satan only has the power we relinquish to him." Remember that, okay? Remember that. That is actually crazy, because there have been a lot of things relatively recently that I've been like, it only affects me if I give it the power to affect me. Satan's real, I'm telling you. I don't know if you're catching on to a theme, but like, I've had some issues in my life, right? Trying to get past those. So, we're hoping this helps. And that one was $2.50. Originally $17. Okay. So this next one is How to Put Love First by Sadie Robertson Huff and her husband Christian. And this one again stuck out to me in certain things going on in my life. I have been really, really wanting to better my connections and relationships with people, not only in like a personally relationship way, like a partner way, but also my friendships, because I have not been the best of friend in my past. But I'm really, really trying and putting that foot forward. So just having something that can help me and guide me into a solid community and better my relationships with my friends, with my parents, with my, you know, my siblings, right? Like, I just want that. And maybe some love too. Okay, we can all use a little love. Lord knows I'm looking. But I thought this would be, you know, maybe a stepping stone in that learning process. Originally $22.99, reduced down to $5.74. All right, this next one is the 3-minute prayers for morning and evening, daily inspiration for women. I got this one because there are days where I really, really struggle with wanting to get into my Bible, with wanting to even open up my Bible app and read the verse of the day. And then I just feel like this empty void of like, I'm not doing enough, you know. And we can get so busy in our lives and so caught up with certain things that I just really feel like knowing that I can take a little piece out of my day to give to him is still better than nothing. Should I be giving more? Yes, but sometimes you can only give so much, you know. So I do really like that this is a daily devotional for a year with a morning and an evening prayer. So if, you know, I'm struggling and I don't know what to pray, here we go, right? And then this will hopefully kind of keep me on track to doing it morning and night and not just when it's convenient for me. And that one was originally $20, reduced down to $5. And then the last one that I have, I actually bought 2 of, and this is Sure as the Sunrise, and this is also another devotional, but I actually bought this because she doesn't know it yet, but my friend Callie, she's gonna get one of these, because her and I have been really talking about keeping one another accountable, because like I was just saying, you know, sometimes it feels like there's not enough time in the day, and in reality, we should start and end our day with giving thanks to God, but also throughout your day. But sometimes it's really hard. So I went ahead and bought 2 of these so that we can do it together. It's a 100-day devotional. I think this will be really good to just read a page, meditate on it for the day, and then kind of check in with one another at the end of the night or something. Be that accountability partner for one another. So she don't know it yet, but she's getting one of these. And I'm excited. We have a coffee date soon. But original price was $22.99, reduced down to $5.74. All right, now I know we're out of books, we're out of jewelry, accessories, clothing, all of that, but I may have saved the best thing for last. Where is it, you might ask? It's behind my back because I was hiding it this whole time. So I don't know if any of you guys are familiar, but this is my buddy, okay? This is my little Moosey Moose. I got him in Oregon when I was on a work trip. I am still trying to figure out his name. At first I wanted it to be Beans, and then it was Butter Beans, and then it was Mr. Butters. I think I'm gonna go back with Beans because I got him a friend. I got him a friend. I have loved him. He has been by my side for about 4 months, okay? As soon as we locked eyes, instant connection, love at first sight, all right? I've been wanting to get him a friend. But Spudsters are so expensive. If you're a Spudster fan, let me know. They're so expensive. They're like $22 to $30. And in this economy, no. But, we kind of lucked out. It was one of those same situations this time where locked eyes on an end cap in Mardel's. So what I'm thinking is this is Beans and this is Mr. Butters, right? Because that makes sense. He's a cow. He looks like a bean, you know? But how could I not? We locked eyes. Look at his little horns, okay? He had to have a friend. He had to have a friend. And look how freaking cute they are together. Are you kidding me? Could you not see them on a farm together? So cute. But the ultimate reason I could not pass him up was he was $7.49, okay? Spudsters, never on sale. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I sent this to one of my friends and I told them the price that I got him for, and I didn't know that the sale was only in store only, so they went and checked online. I apologize, but golly, if there's anything that'll get you into one Mardel's, it should be all of this other stuff. But my word, even if you are a collector of Spudsters, go into Mardel's. Go into your local Mardel's and just see what you can find, because why would you not? Anyways, that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of videos coming, a lot of camping content very soon. Super excited. You guys are seeing a little sneak peek into the setup right now. Some things are actually going to change from that, so I apologize, but it's trial and error, baby. Trial and error. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Share, like, leave a comment, hype. I don't know. Can you hype this video? That's apparently a thing now. Do all the things, and I really appreciate you guys watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. And I don't have a solid outro yet, so we're gonna figure it out together, but not right now. Not right now. For right now, it's bye.